Hello, folks. This is a declaration because the FBI is attacking me because I'm in the United States Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals and I filed a lawsuit against these motherfuckers. So they're trying to kill me to cover up conspiracy. Okay, and you already seen here that I went to Christus Santa Rosa Hospital. It's at Christus Santa Rosa Hospital Emergency Center at Creekside, New Braunfels, Texas, and I saw there on March 19, 2020 at 1:17 p.m. I was discharged by Dr. Christopher Phillips. Okay, he analyzed me, he saw me, and he says, "No, I'm fine. According to my vital signs and my appearance, he discharged me. He didn't figure I was a necessity to be kept by the hospital. Okay, there was no signs and symptoms of the coronavirus. Okay, and I'm going to take this here. I'm going to show you that I don't have a fever. Okay, I don't have the symptoms. And the FBI is trying to kill me because I filed a lawsuit in the United States Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, and they're trying to kill me to cover up the conspiracy, man." Because they have me implanted, detracting, and broadcasting my mind, and they're pissed off because I filed a lawsuit, and they can't handle it. Because they want to track and implant fucking people, man. So here we go. Let me see. I didn't turn it on. Turn it on. Here we go. Then turn it on. I'm sorry. I didn't turn it on. Let me try it one more time. Ah. Mm. Okay, there went the beep. And my temperature is what, folks? What is my temperature there? It says, see if we can see it here somewhere. It says 97.9, folks. If I see it backwards, but it says 97.9, okay? We know it says 97.9. I can even show it to you, but anyway, 97.9, okay? All right? So with 97.9, there's no fever, okay? I mean, I'm healthy and strong. Like I said, Dr. Phillips would never discharge me from this hospital if I was, graveyard sick to where the virus is getting me. And that's the thing here. But the FBI doesn't like me to heal. They don't want me to heal, folks. They keep on attacking me with the fucking satellite. And like I told you before, if you type in www.targetedjustice.com, you will see that these people are attacking Americans using the virus as a scapegoat to kill people, man. This satellite does shorten your breath. It does cause a heart attack. It does gives you headaches. It burns your house. It'll cut trees. It'll cut your flesh. It'll cut skin. It'll kill car batteries. It'll create sinkholes in the earth. I mean, this is a fucking deadly weapon they're using against American people. It's treason, folks. Okay? So, with that in mind here, they're trying to create symptoms of a coronavirus. I don't have to go there. You know how much it cost me to go to Santa Rosa Hospital? $879 for a fucking 30-minute visit with the ER. For a doctor to analyze me in the ER at Santa Rosa. $879. Times how many Americans in this country? That's how much they're going to have to pay in government debt when this shit is over. And the FBI thinks it's funny because they're coercing and attacking people, causing symptoms of this virus. And if it's not in the blood, if it's not in the temperature gauge, and it's not in the symptoms, I mean, it's not there. What do you want to do, folks? Fuck. I mean, what the fuck do you want to do? You know? So I'm going to leave you with that, and just kind of let you know that, like I said, I mean, I'm breathing pretty good. I'm talking, so it's going to be, but I'm at 98%, folks. I mean, I can't stress it anymore. It's, what does it read there? It read 98%. You can't, 98%, 99% pulse ox, which is good. Okay. 98% to 97% is pretty good pulse ox. My lungs are exchanging pretty good, and I'm breathing good. Okay. But the FBI is trying to create a disaster for me, man. They do not want me to live, past these 15 days, man, because they can't stand the fact that, for one, I found them. You don't fucking implant anybody without a federal court order, okay? Number two, you should investigate it when I came to their office in 2007 and sat with the guy named Gary Simmons, an FBI agent downtown at the Hipólito building. I told him, said, hey, look, man, why don't you investigate this? No, it's not happening, man. It's not happening. Bullshit's not happening, man. We got concrete evidence. I'm broadcasting my mind. You're reading my mind. You're stealing information from my mind. You're violating my Fourth Amendment rights, and you're telling me it's not fucking happening? I mean, what the fuck are you going to do? I mean, use that against me? I mean, come on, man. I mean, they're invading my privacy big time, folks. And they're going to do that to you. And if they're doing that to me, they're going to do that to you, folks. The best thing you need to do is hold the doctor accountable. Because you have to remember, doctors and hospitals carry millions of dollars of medical malpractice lawsuits, folks. Okay? They carry medical malpractice insurance. And they don't want to give up that policy. It's beyond $1 million, folks. But they have to understand that we are dealing with two things. One, they call it a virus, and two, we have satellites tracking us and torturing us, okay? That's crazy, man. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, there's no chance to live on this earth. What am I going to continue? How long am I going to live like this, man? Being confined in this fucking fishbowl of idiots that are watching you and torturing and targeting you. I mean, how many times are you going to go to the doctor? I mean, how many times are you going to bill the insurance company? They're going to call you a hypochondriac. They're going to put you in a mental institution. Well, they won't. Because in Texas, it's a crime. Look in the health code. It is a crime for any government body, anybody, to inflict pain or inflict any kind of unusual behavior on you, coercing you to go to a mental institution, coercion to go to be in a mental institution, folks. It's a crime. It's in Texas Penal Code, under the health code. People who are attacking you, torturing you with satellite weapons can be in deep trouble, folks. Because when they go in and analyze you and they find nothing with you, who's going to get the bill? The taxpayer is going to get the fucking bill, folks. It's a crime, folks. It's fraud what they're doing, folks. It's fraud. And I don't give a fuck what they say. Look at www.targetedjustice.com. Look at www.pax International. Look at Dr. John Hall's testimony. Look at Dr. Robert Duncan's testimony. The ex-CIA operative who I talked to on Facebook. He knows what's going on, folks. And it takes one good case in federal court, and it's over with, folks. They have to disclose this. There are thousands of Americans, folks, who are being tortured. Not just Americans, professional Americans, doctors, lawyers, psychiatrists, journalists, TV broadcasters who are being tortured, folks. And the government, all the government's doing, the federal government's doing, is they're putting them on a whistleblower list. They lose their job. They get paid by the government under the Whistleblower Act to keep it quiet, folks. They get their money every month. They stay at home. They don't talk about it. But you have Dr. Robert Duncan, folks, an ex-CIA operative all over fucking Facebook, all over YouTube, exploiting this to the American people. And the FBI, what are the FBI doing? The FBI is ignoring this, folks. They're ignoring this for whatever reason, the conspiracy they're hiding, folks. But you have to be very careful. The weapon they're using is not a virus. It's not a bacteria weapon. It's a weapon that cuts you. It cuts your flesh. And people sleep with their mouth open at night. And they can penetrate the barrier of your house and use that radiation to cut into your flesh and cause a sore throat and infection, folks. Okay? It's all over YouTube. It's all over. They cause medical symptoms. You run to the doctor. They check you out. Nothing wrong. So you see, folks, you have to be careful. They're not treating the wound that they're attacking you with that satellite. They're treating what's a so-called virus or so-called infection. What they should be treating you is your flesh, the skin, that they're cutting into your skin. And skin that's been cut into is treated by a cyclovore, some of your cyclovore medications that are out there that'll treat flesh. Some of the penicillins are pretty good, that'll treat skin lacerations and stuff like that. I mean, that's what you need to be treated with is a cut of a laceration that's causing you the damage, folks. Okay? Be very careful, be vigilant out there, and always challenge your doctors and hospitals, folks, because you have to hold them liable. It's an institution to inspect you, to make sure that you're properly healthy and strong to leave the hospital. Okay? If the doctors of Santa Rosa knew that I had a problem or I had a virus, they would have never let me go home, folks. They would have quarantined my ass back in the hospital, and I would have never came home. Okay? Because they analyzed me, they studied me. Not only one doctor, the actual MedPost clinic here. The guy took a swab of my fucking tonsils. No, you're fine. But I said, the hell with the clinic, let's go to the hospital. So I went to a certified emergency room. And I was seen by a doctor there. And I challenged that doctor's opinion. And see, here we are, folks. So, I mean, it's them up there causing the pain. It's them up there coercing you to act other than normal, folks. They have a weapon. They're using it against us. It's treason. It's a crime. And they know it, and they're afraid of justice. Okay? They are afraid to testify in court that they are using these weapons, that we are under attack. That's the problem with this country. That's why there's disasters going on, folks, because they're trying to hide the conspiracy through disasters. Okay? And we're under attack. And if you don't believe me, I'm going to say it again. www.targetedjustice.com. Thank you. If you wonder what's in the background, it's a pretty good saying here. I'm going to let you read that there in just a minute. It says, his eyes is on the sparrow. I know he watches me. It's kind of a biblical quote, but it's pretty cool. You wonder what that is. There you are. All right, guys, God bless. And I just be vigilant, be smart, and be intelligent, and challenge. Always challenging while you're on your watch, folks. Challenge everything and anything. I cannot stress it. Hospitals and doctors hold millions of dollars of medical malpractice insurance. You have to remember that. Hold them liable for your health. Thank you.